10 glowing trials stretch toward a distant giant honeypot, quietly waiting to see how smart and brave they are. Today, we follow every step, every thought, as our tiny hero proves that quick thinking can shine brighter than lightning. At the first challenge gate, the ground becomes a glowing honeycomb, and one careful misstep could send energy crackling everywhere. They pause, eyes wide behind the mask, tracing safe tiles in their mind before daring to move a single red boot. Whispering the pattern to themselves, they jump from bright cell to bright cell, turning fear into a fast, joyful rhythm. One last leap lands perfectly on the final tile, and the honeycomb lights in celebration beneath their feet. The camera soars above the field, revealing a shining path they created, leading straight toward the next glowing trial ahead. Now, towering stone pillars rise from the cliffside, each one pulsing with shifting lightning symbols that never stay still for long. Our hero studies the symbols carefully, noticing which marks always return and which flashes are only noisy distractions. They test their idea with one bold step, landing on the pillar marked by the most patient, repeating sign. Lightning dances safely around their boots, proving the logic was right, and a narrow bridge of light grows toward the next pillar. With growing confidence, they hop from chosen mark to chosen mark, like reading a secret alphabet only they can truly understand. The final symbol locks into place beneath them, and every pillar glows in harmony, opening a path off the cliffside. From above, we see the once dangerous pillars now shining like a solved riddle, pointing the way to trial number 3. Next, a narrow canyon howls with wind, and floating stone platforms drift like slow, stubborn clouds between the walls. Our hero leaps forward, counting the gusts, memorizing how long each blast takes before the air goes calm again. When the rhythm finally makes sense, they sprint, timing each jump so the wind lifts, not throws, their small body. A powerful gust rises exactly when expected, carrying them safely over the widest gap like a careful, invisible hand. They land laughing, knees bent, cape fluttering, turning a scary storm into a game of counting beats and trusting timing. One last jump clears the canyon, and the wind softens behind them, as if the whole sky approves their clever plan. The view pulls back to reveal the canyon's twisting shape. Now, just one more conquered line on the glowing island map. Ahead lies a maze of tall mirror walls, each panel reflecting 10 different versions of the same tiny spider hero. They stand still for a moment, watching which reflection blinks at the right time and matches every tiny movement exactly. Step by careful step, they follow only that perfect reflection, ignoring the others that flicker, stretch, or move out of sync. A wrong turn tries to trick them, but one thoughtful head tilt reveals the fake, and they quietly choose another path. The real reflection always mirrors their courage, never late, never early, guiding them deeper into the shining, confusing corridors. At the maze's heart, their true reflection steps out into open sunlight, and the mirrors dissolve into harmless shards of light. From the sky, the mirror maze fades into a glowing spiral, pointing forward to the next challenge waiting on the cliffs. The cliffs themselves twist into a winding staircase, each step flashing between solid stone and glowing lightning under shifting clouds. Our hero crouches to tap the steps, listening for the quiet, steady hum that belongs to safe stone, not sharp thunder. They move upward slowly at first, choosing only the steps with calm energy, leaving the crackling, angry ones untouched behind. A mischief gust tries to rush them, but they pause, breathe, and let the storm pass before continuing their careful climb. Halfway up, they break into a faster rhythm, hopping from safe hum to safe hum, like dancing on music only they hear. At the top, a final solid step carries them into clear air, and the staircase settles into peaceful, steady stone. The camera sweeps around the peak, showing how the once fierce lightning stare now glows gently, guiding our hero toward the next trial. Now, they face a field of floating cubes, each one spinning with mysterious symbols and glowing lines across every side. Instead of jumping blindly, they sit right down in the middle, tracing patterns in the dust while the cubes drift slowly. They notice certain cubes always bring similar symbols together, and others others scatter everything like playful, unhelpful fireworks. With a plan forming, they spring up, hopping only onto the cubes that pull matching shapes closer in a neat, quiet order. The air fills with shifting light as cubes slide into new places, gently locking into a pathway under their careful choices. A final soft stop fixes the last cube, creating a stable bridge forward where chaos once floated all around. From far above, we see the reorganized cubes forming an elegant path, and the next glowing gate appears at the horizon. Past that gate waits a chamber of spinning web wheels, each turning at a different speed above a glowing floor. Our hero watches, counting rotations, learning the rhythm of slow webs, fast webs, and dangerous gaps between them. They time their run to slip through open spaces, sliding beneath one web, stepping over another, always staying one beat ahead. A sudden extra spin tries to surprise them, but they adjust instinctively, ducking low and letting a wheel blur safely overhead. The closer they get to the center, the calmer their movements become, until every step feels like part of the spinning dance. Reaching the far side, they tap a glowing switch, and the web wheels slow to a peaceful stop, shining like friendly decorations. The room opens from above, revealing silent rings of steel web and a distant walkway, leading to the Hall of Mirrors. In the lightning mirror gate hall, 3 tall arches wait in a row, each with a shimmering curtain reflecting the stormy sky. Our hero notices that some reflections bend the horizon, while one keeps every line of sea and cliff perfectly straight. They pace slowly before the gates, using clever parallax, watching which reflection moves exactly with them like a true, honest mirror. Choosing the correct center gate, they step through calmly, wrapped in gentle lightning that treats them like a welcome guest. The wrong gates shudder and dim behind them, admitting their trick failed, while the true passage glows brighter around the hero's shoulders. Another row of mirror arches appears ahead, but now they are smiling, ready to test each reflection with the same quiet logic. The camera glides high above the hall, showing a straight line of solved gates leading onward, like a shining bridge of choices made. Beyond the hall, the world opens into a forest of stone pillars connected by delicate white web bridges hanging over the sea. Standing on the first wide pillar, they test every bridge with hands and feet, learning which strands flex smoothly and which twist dangerously. They pick the most stable line, trusting patient testing over speed, and begin a careful run across the safe, gently bouncing web. When the wind rises, they lower their center of gravity, spreading their arms wide to become part of the bridge's swaying rhythm. A tricky crossroad of bridges appears, but they remember the earlier vibrations and follow the strand that answered with calm, even waves. Step after step, they stitch a path through the sky, turning a terrifying drop into a high, airy playground of thoughtful movement. At the tallest pillar, golden sparkles rise to greet them, and a final glowing bridge stretches forward, pointing straight toward a distant island. From far above, we see the completed route through the pillar garden, glittering like a drawn line, leading directly to the honey summit. At last, their feet touch the rocky summit of the honey island, and the giant honey pot glows like a gentle sunset. They walk closer slowly, letting the warmth from the pot soak into their tired legs, caged quiet in the calm evening air. Tiny golden bee lights spiral around them, not as gods, but as happy guides welcoming a friend who solved every puzzle with kindness. Our spider hero lays one small hand on the shining pot, and the whole summit glows brighter, as if saying, "Thank you." They do not rush to grab or waste the reward, simply enjoying the sweetness of finally, truly finishing what they began. The camera drifts back, showing the hero, the honey pot, and the entire island of trials glowing softly beneath the darkening sky. And as night gathers, one last thought sparkles above the waves. Bravery is powerful, but a smart, patient heart shines even brighter.